I'm so nervous. I've never done this before.
That reminds me of the firework night.
That reminds you of what?
The firework night.
The firework?
When I lit your Roman candle and then you went running off to the
yeah.
dark saying, I'm so nervous, I've never done this before.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And then I'm just like, oh.
Oh, man. It's a bad... that's not a smart idea for your very first time to run around drunk with a Roman candle.
At least we were on the beach,
yeah.
With no people around.
Except
that we knew of.
That we knew of,
It was dark, so there could have been...
And the one guy that could have gotten hit, I wouldn't have really cared, to be completely honest. We were with another guy that night, so, it's good it worked out. But also, if he would have been hit, he's the kind of dude that I know I would have ended up getting sued.
Yeah.
For everything I had. His parents would have taken everything from me, which probably wasn't much at the time. Don't want to take my Roman candles. What do we got here, Aidan?
We got some cranberry kefir.
Nice.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
For the Bali Boys podcast.
Oh, I can't act like I've never had this. We drink it a lot. It's absolutely delicious.
It is solid.
It's the best, man. Way better than that shit we had last week. But could be on par with Lin Tang. We'll keep that theme running.
Lin Tang, yes. This weekend, the Lin Tang convoy is coming up. Fuck off, bug. We're going to be going on our longest journey yet over to Ahmed. I think we talked a little bit about this last week.
Yeah, did we? We talked about Nyepi, right? We
yes.
talked a little bit about Nyepi, yeah, so that's coming up. That'll be a lot of fun. Nyepi, Ahmed, is really close to Kubu, and they've got black sand beaches. It's a great area for diving, for snorkeling, and we're going to be on this hotel resort type thing that's currently undergoing construction. But since there's no construction on Nyepi, it's the day of silence, it's a really great opportunity to go there. So Lynn knows the owner of the hotel and the resort, so we're getting hooked up with really good prices. And we're going to get out there 2 days early, so we can explore the full day, a little bit beforehand, and then the day before is the festival, right?
Yes.
They've got the festival in the streets. So
does it occur on Saturday or is it Friday?
So let's see. Nyepi is on the 29th. So we get there the 27th.
Okay, so we're heading out there Thursday, and then it's on Friday, and then we'll get to experience the day before and after.
Yeah, well, because Thursday, Friday festival, Nyepi the following day, and then we'll be out there. It's the next day, right? Because 27th, 28th. Nyepi's on the 29th, brother. We get there the 27th.
Oh.
So we have the 28th.
How many nights are we going to be there?
I just think we fucking live there, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Why would we come back here? Here's something we haven't talked about. There's an animal that shits all over our villa. We can never catch it. We wake up in the mornings and there's just shit all over the tile floors. And it stopped for a while.
It stops for a while, and we get a guy that comes in here and cleans on Tuesdays and Fridays. And so the guy came and cleaned yesterday, and there was shit all over the floor, so he cleaned that up. And then this morning we walk out, and there's just as much shit all over the floor.
We got like a mop. There's, there's like a room with supplies in it. But, yeah, the shit monster attacks. Killian said it was bats, maybe.
Yeah.
You should keep the lights on, but
I just don't understand. They bring big chunks of fruit, and there's just, seeds everywhere, and, liquid. These bats are just having diarrhea, but they're also eating.
It's really strange.
What are they hanging from our ceiling?
It's almost like we're being pranked or something, man.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. It's annoying.
So the shit monster comes out once in a while. For a while, I thought it would have been apricot, but apricot doesn't do that, man. Not at all.
Apricot's really been hanging around a lot. One of these days, she's going to come by during the podcast.
Yeah, she will. She makes visits at least 3 times a day. So she's kind of got a routine. And that breeze feels nice.
It does, yeah.
It's a nice day here today. We got some clouds in the sky, but it's not, no rain at least in the next 30 minutes. I'm not calling rain right now.
It's been a little cooler the past few days. We've had a nice chunk of rain, which seems to have been the theme for the past couple months is we'll have plenty of sunshine and then all the rain will come at once.
Yeah.
But what I keep hearing is November and December are the worst part of rainy season, and we got to skip that part, which was cool. So, yeah.
December was rough with the rain, for sure. But, yeah, it's been nice. We get the rain at night, and it cools everything down, which, back to Apricot, she's pretty smart. there'd be a lot of times where it's downpouring rain and she's chilling underneath the villa, and she knows. She knows it's coming, so she'll hang out here and wait out the storms and everything. But yeah, she shows up in the mornings, and then Aidan will leave. Sometimes he sees her and feeds her, but she does double dipping.
Yeah.
So when he bounces out, I stay up quite a bit later, so I sleep in, and I get out, and then she'll be right there, and then I'll feed Apricot. And then Aidan's like, dude, I already fed her. And I'm like, fuck. She acted like she was starving to death. And then we'll come back, and of course she does it multiple times a day. But it's cool having a villa cat, man. It's really cool having a villa cat.
It is.
You know, one she's a good quality villa cat, too. She's not, she meows a little bit, but she's lovable, affectionate, she's clean. Doesn't seem to have any disease or ticks or flies or anything.
Yes,
so
that is always a plus. Definitely a big change from the first villa kitty we had. That was, it was really sad.
Yeah.
He was a really small kitten, and he was just mangy and
sick and really
dripping fluids.
Yeah, it was rough, man. There wasn't much we could do. We talked about it on the first podcast.
Yeah, that we did.
Yeah, that was disappointing at the time. But yeah, you can't do much at that point for an animal, unless I was like, unless I want to be like that lady who opened up a cat cafe with 80 cats. Then, which
I'm sure you're going to do that at some point down the road.
No, there's no way.
No, it's going to happen. You love animals too much.
I do love.
I love animals, but you love animals to the next level.
I do love animals, man. But I also here's what I would do. I love them, but I'll pay for it.
That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not you personally take care.
Okay, I want to say me living there like what the lady does, and like, oh, it's like, dude, no. I don't want to be around smelling, you know what I mean? I don't want to
Sprinkles give her snacks.
Yes, dude. But I will pay somebody that is that person, and then they can live in the cat cafe and take care of all the cats. 100%. And then I'll visit once a year. I'm like, what's my money going towards? You know what I mean? That's the move for sure. But it's cool because there's always a place for everybody to contribute to something like that, right? Any charity organization, you need people on the ground, you need people funding it, you need people marketing it, you need people doing outreach, vendor-client relationships, right? So you can form a dream team, and that all is formed through a mission statement, a shared mission, right? That's how you attract good quality people for the right roles. So it's pretty neat. But yeah, the weather's been good.
Weather's been good. I feel like this week went by really fast.
It always does. It just gets faster and faster. Man.
Yeah. So we are next week will be basically the halfway point of our trip of our 6 months out here, which is
insane,
wild to think about.
Yeah.
I was going back through some of our content from early January. I'm like, that was months ago.
Dude, it goes quick, bud.
Time flies in paradise.
It really does, man. We'll be skipping the winter.
Oh yeah, today's the first day of spring.
It's the first day.
Or yesterday.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, the 21st or 22nd. It's different every year, but yeah, we officially made it through the winter.
That's cool, man.
Although
Congrats
technically,
to all you guys. Shout out to everyone in Canada and the United States.
Yeah, I've been seeing some stories from over there, and it looks like it's starting to get a little sunnier, but sure, there's still some snowstorms left in Michigan.
Yeah, my dad sent me a picture because they're in northern Michigan for a little bit. It was in my grandfather, who was in Westland. So they went up to their Sutton Fay place, and there was snow on the ground. It was all bundled up, so different parts. So you already know Canada's still getting smacked, dude. Canada's definitely getting smacked by winter. But yeah, it'll be good to go back when we do. Looking forward to reconnecting, seeing some people, and celebrating a wedding. A very, very dear friend of mine, who is a very special and talented individual, and we're looking forward to the holy matrimony there. So that'll be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna get the fuck out again. I'm gonna go fuck off, probably to Vietnam and. Or Thailand or whatever, and maybe we'll see a season 2, to be determined, right? But Aidan and I are both we're in a good position here. We're working hard, making new connections, making mistakes along the way, which is part of the process, and keeping our mind, bodies, and spirits sharp, man. It's important to constantly do due diligence, especially when you've got your eyes on, eyes on the prize, and you're focused and on growth in all aspects of life. requires discipline and fortitude and compassion and constant check-ins with yourself. So
check-ins with self and with each other.
Yes.
It's good having someone to be out here with. It helps keep you accountable to what you're working on and also pull you out of your focus zone because you get so isolated and forget to interact with humans. And then, like last night, we went out to dinner with some new friends and it was a very enjoyable experience.
it was good, dude.
We might be going surfing on Sunday.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It's neat. People you meet out here, man. It's really special. Bruno and Timbo is how, but it goes by
Tim.
Tim. He just goes by Tim.
New Zealand.
From the accents, I've like been completely shit on for my accents, which are apparently horrible. Some of my impressions are pretty good, but I can't seem to get down the Irish, Australian, New Zealand accent. So I'm taking a break on all that stuff. But yeah, these guys are cool. I met Bruno at Soham Wellness, our wellness center, and that dude's from Brazil. And I told Aidan, like, oh, dude, people from Brazil, I've got good impressions of people from Brazil. They're always super chill. They're easy to warm up to. Like, okay, yeah, we'll stereotype here. You're not going to warm up to a Russian person or, like, an Eastern European person like you would with someone from Brazil. They're very, like they're just reserved and they're cut off and they're trying to act tough. They're just not friendly.
That was my experience with Argentinians.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time around them in Colorado.
Okay.
Lots of J1s from down there. And
Okay.
very, very friendly for the most part.
Yeah.
I met some friendly Eastern Europeans.
Yeah.
Bulgarians. Those were big in Montana.
Okay. What's your least favorite race? Like
my least favorite race. Welcome to the Racist Podcast.
Rank 10 races, top to bottom.
Well, I can tell you I'm not learning Russian anymore.
Yeah, he said he can tell you his least favorite kind of woman from a certain country. But yeah, so you can warm up. Everyone's culturally different, and you get an impression of Brazilian. So Bruno's cool. We went out, invited him and his homie, and we got some chicken, dude. Ate some chicken at Nuri's, Naughty Nuri's.
Ayam
bakar. Saya suka makan ayam bakar. Kita suka makan ayam bakar. Saya suka makan yang pedas. Dia suka makan tidak yang pedas. But
what is yang? Because that's like butt.
No, it's
butt
not.
hot.
No, it's not. I can teach you after this podcast. I can show you how to use
Why not teach me live?
Yang is a modifier. So they would use yang to describe something, like the one that is. There's no direct translation for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's another thing that Duolingo just isn't clear on.
You're not going to learn that from Duolingo, dude. You got I dive into it with ChatGPT, and I got 4 use cases for yang with example sentences yesterday. So you would use yang as like, if you just contextually want to say like, I want yang besar. I want the big one. Yang kecil, yang besar.
I see.
Yeah, so you use that, or you could say like, it's not like bersama. Bersama is with. Yang, like with spicy. So it could contextually mean something similar. But yes,
okay.
It's a modifier.
That makes more sense. Yes.
There you go. We're learning live. Duolingo's great, but it's not good enough. Use ChatGPT and practice it.
Yes.
And practice and just speak it. Yeah. So, how do you say butt? I always know and. But
Topi.
What is it?
Topi.
Topi. Okay.
Topi is hat. Topi is butt.
So you can learn.
Or maybe I'm mixing those up.
Someone correct him and make fun of him in the comment. But this is like Aidan's got good vocab, right? He knows the vocab, and you just got to pair that with the grammar and the context and how to use them in the sentences, and then you're golden. But yeah, so we went out, ate some ayam bakar. It was delicious. Aidan got the spicy satay,
which was not spicy.
It wasn't too spicy.
Tidak pedas.
Yep. And that was super enjoyable. And yeah, I look forward to it. If it lines up, we learned about surfing since, which makes sense, right? The moon's always in different spots, different moon cycles, Earth's in different spots. So the tides change. The tides are always changing. So there's an app apparently, and these guys know, they're like, I don't know if you call them pro surfers, but they surf a lot and they enjoy it. They know the perfect time to go out surfing.
Where did they say they wanted to take us?
It's not far, so it's right by where you were at and where I was at recently. But us with Zabi. Where the fuck is it?
Oh, in Sanur?
Sanur. So
Oh.
what we do is we would go to Sanur and then hop on like a fishing boat and then go over to this small ass island that's not far away.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's fucking
Okay.
sick, dude. It's sick, and it's gonna be great content too. Like that's a good like a mini adventure for us. We could pair that with our trip for Nyepi and Ahmed. And I'm still gonna reach out. Also, I'm pretty stoked. Kaylee and Marco booked their flights to Bali, so
Oh yeah.
they will be on one of our vlogs. That's gonna be fun, man. They're gonna be out here for 2 weeks. So I'm looking at all the different options, places we've been. I'm gonna call my sister here soon and figure out what her and Marco want to experience. It's right when you get here, you just want to like chill out. So
yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna put
coming to a
yeah.
12-hour time jump crossing
Yeah.
the international
it's
date
not like,
line.
all right, let's do this. What I'm thinking, and yeah, I don't think anyone in my family watches these, so I'll just have to call Kaylee. but what I'm thinking is like I'll put them in a resort in Jimbaran for like a day, or like a day and a half, 2 days, so they can just chill out and like enjoy. Like good.
Short ride from the airport.
Yeah, it's super short because that's what I did when I came out here the first time. Is I took a car. Dude, it took me like 10, 15 minutes to get there. And I was like, oh, and they're like, well, come on, you know. And then you eat. You still have the Balinese food. You can get massages. You got a nice pool. Like it's nice, you know.
Yeah.
So I'll put them in that for like the night, and then probably to enjoy the full next day, and then they'll check out, and then we'll figure out where we're gonna go to. That's what I'm thinking. But it's really up to my sister, right? But that hotel is that resort is cool. Maybe you and I will go there too, and we'll surprise her. Like, hey, what's taking so long?
The welcome party.
Yeah,
The obnoxious Bali boys.
yeah.
Crash the American travelers
It's so
experience.
funny. I know some of those people there, the staff that work there. They're really nice. So we could even do is like I could get them all to just like cheer. Like we can all cheer for them. And they should be like, "What the hell's going on?" Oh yeah, they're about to here. I just want to prank. I just want to prank her the whole time. I just want to fuck with her. Dude.
There will be many opportunities, my friend.
Oh, it's so good. But the only thing she has to do to fuck with me is get a big spider in my room. Doesn't take much, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to open up that can of worms, dude. Kaylee's she's pretty good. She's pretty devious. So
Yeah, I'll get with Kaylee. We'll see what kind of pranks we can pull on this
dude,
guy. It'll be good
suck.
content.
As long as you record it.
Exactly.
It's like when you relapsed. Just record it, dude. Record it
Oh
with
shit,
the
we
audio.
put alcohol in his kefir.
It's like, well, I feel pretty good. I'm actually enjoying being alive right now. That's because you're drunk, dude. Oh shit, that's a good one. I thought I was just finally, I don't know, getting closer with God or something, but you're just saying I'm drunk.
I had a moment of pure ecstasy.
Yeah.
It's just drugs.
Just drugs. Oh, guess we'll try that again. Why haven't we been drinking out here the whole time? But yeah, that will be really fun. And then you've got some friends too that maybe they can come out and, you know, we'll reach out to those guys. But it's cool. It's cool. We're at the midpoint and we still got some trips left in us. We'll kind of review the itineraries coming up. But yeah, this has been a great stay. I love Bali. It seems like people end up here for a reason. You know, they're, well, I've been everywhere. I'm like, you fucking, like Tim from last night, I'm like, yeah. You bought a business here, so this must be one of your favorite places to be. He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is. It's, you know, surfing. I guess the surfing is really, really good here. So it'll be neat, but other
Much left
places
to explore.
There's much left to explore. I'm curious about Vietnam just because there's so many different opinions on it.
Yeah, we have not been able to get a straight opinion about Vietnam.
No.
Everyone
No one
has
shoots
a different
straight on
idea
that.
about it. Especially like one of the Americans we spoke to, he said, "Don't go to North Vietnam if you're American.
It's just like this.
Everyone over the age of 40 will stare at you and like glare at you."
And I'm like, people already do that. I'm like, 40-year-old women 40 years and older are always staring at me. It doesn't fucking change anything. The only difference is they're going to be Asian. That's it.
They're gonna be Asian.
Yeah,
They're gonna light you on fire.
You're like, that's different. Maybe hate, not lust. That'll be the difference. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's a different kind of stare.
Like,
I
I don't recognize
Yeah.
that look.
Yeah, she's either ready to get to business or she's ready to fucking kill me. I really can't get a read on the difference there.
Ooh, a little wind.
Yeah, nice. Man. So yeah, Vietnam would be cool. Do that, but yeah, I'm not going to say it on this podcast. I don't even know why I said that, but there's other places there's somewhere else that I'm going to go, and that's going to happen. Yeah, and it's going to happen in a couple of years. So this will be fun to look back at. But Vietnam's a good start. Northern Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos. Some of those more iffy kind of countries, but it's going to be way different than Bali. This is the digital nomad, Westerner hub.
Yeah, I like it. It's a little slice of Western paradise out here, but
yeah,
there's definitely things I miss. Like there's really no mail here. Like it's some dude riding a scooter around with a bunch of envelopes, and if you're not home, you don't get it. And it's just there's no mailboxes, and you just gotta like go into the city and hope that they have your mail somewhere. It's
really funny.
There's definitely some third world things that I've noticed here that I miss about America. Like
I
Amazon, being
Yeah.
able to get anything from Amazon at any time
That's true.
It's such a convenience.
It's
that we
nicer
take for
stuff.
granted.
Like you can get a lot of shit from Grab, but it's not going to be the same shit you would get from Amazon. Like if you wanted to buy a nice gift or an electronic or
supplements.
Supplement. That's true. The supplements has been big for you. Yeah, I do like the fact that mail can't show up to bother me. Now it just bothers my sister. I'll get pictures of just here's all the mail you got and like
Piles and
fucking
piles.
burn it. Burn it. It's like, are they trying to give me money or are they trying to take money from me? She's like, they're trying to take money from you. I'm like, then I'd say just get rid of it.
Yeah, like
You have to, like
send me an email.
I'm like, oh, is it a check? Oh, it's a check for me? Great, dude. Hold on to that. I'll give you a portion of it. I'll give you a slice. But yeah, things are good, man. Excited for the upcoming trips. The people we're meeting. We got more work to do. Get some work done today. Oh, and other news. My scooter's so I dropped my scooter twice.
Yeah, this guy's really been putting his scooter through the ringer.
These things get beat up, man. It's like inevitable. And one time I walked out and my scooter helmet was on the ground, and that wasn't me because I was inside. It's like, here's the other thing. Other people could fuck your scooter up, and you have no control over that. And you come out, and your scooter's on the fucking ground. It's like, what are you going to do, right? So these things get beat up. I've been avoiding going back with my scooter to the scooter rental place. We renewed for month 2, and I knew they were going to want to see the scooter, but I fucking parked it down the street, and I walked in. I'm like, oh yeah, renew. We got new rate. Negotiated a new rate with them. And they're like, yeah, let's see the scooter. I'm like, no, I walked. I'm really close. And they didn't check the scooter because there were scratches on it. And I knew they were going to try to charge me. So I've been avoiding going in there because my scooter is somewhat damaged. And then today, I guess I didn't put the kickstand down, so it fell on another scooter. And then the scooter guy at the wellness center came out. I was like, oh, and I'm like, everything's fine. Their scooter was fine. And I thought my scooter was okay. And then when I came out, the left mirror was missing. So I needed another mirror on my scooter. So I need to get these scratches out, and I need to get a new mirror on my scooter before I take it back to the scooter place. And
Which is going to be right when we get back from Ahmed.
Yes. Which is, right before we need the helmets, right? To renew. You're talking about renew?
To renew. But yeah, we do need to get new helmets.
We got to go in there.
Helmets that give you our shit.
So I'm going to have to pay. I'm taking this scooter to a scooter shop today. I'll do some research. Maybe I'll get it there tomorrow and see who can help get these scratches out and then add a new mirror on my scooter so I can just bring it to the shop. Because some white dude told me, said, hey man, take it to a shop. It'll be a lot cheaper than whatever they're going to charge you at the place you rented it from.
Oh, yeah.
So just take care of that. But you learn. Yeah, these things are going to get beat. You said when you were driving yours, you fucking shocks, or when you were in Uluwatu. Right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the suspension definitely takes a beating.
Yeah.
Because there are some roads in Uluwatu where it's just, rocky. And, I mean, even with the street tires, it did pretty well.
Yeah.
And it probably helped having someone on the back to get a little extra weight in the back.
Yes. Can we rent people to just sit on the back of our scooters?
Just tie a boulder to the back.
There you go.
Wait, there have been some times where I hit my front suspension so hard the tire hits the wheel guard. Like I hit a deep rut or something. I'm just like, ooh, that can't be good.
So what it sounds like is Aidan and I should both probably take our scooters to a mechanic. He might have some other issues that we just can't see.
I don't know. I mean, I think mine's pretty set, but
Okay.
it would be good to take them back to the scooter rental place just to like make sure the tire pressure's good,
Yeah.
make sure everything's still in working order.
As long as we can pin it on them, be like, anything's broke, it's your fault. And I don't know how, but it's your fault. So always blame other people for things, and that's usually a pretty good way to like live your life.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, no personal responsibility, but
That's no fun.
so it's not. Okay. Well, if you got anything to add, man, for today's podcast before we get going and go on about our days?
You know, I don't think so. It's like I said, this week went by really fast. Just been killing it in the gym, hitting new PRs,
Oh yeah.
getting saya besar dan kuat. But yeah, I think this has been a solid episode.
Cool, dude. All right, until next time, guys. Thank you for tuning in. And the next time, probably the next time they see this,
Well, we said that last time. So
you never know. You never
and
know.
we're probably going to film the podcast in Ahmed. So.
Yeah, let's film. That's what I'm saying. Next time you see this, we'll be in Ahmed for sure. It'll be past Thursday. We'll probably do this on Saturday. So we'll see you then.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Peace out.